I'm live. Grateful Day. Welcome to the 64th episode of the Faith Forward Fearlessly podcast with your host, Jenée Hudson, the Uplifter. I inspire current and transitioning professionals and entrepreneurs with a passion of helping others to overcome challenges, professional development, and personal transformation to simply persevere, all anchored in faith. Now, before we actually dive into today's episode, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube video. Please. It's called Faith Forward Fearlessly Podcast by Jenée Hudson. All right. This is where you can watch all of the shared episodes already, as well as you can share that link as well. And I would be most appreciative if you would do that. So the link's in my bio, as well as in the episode of this caption. I'll put it there also. All right. Time for the shirt. Okay. So as you can see, the shirt says Godfidence. A person who uses their gifts, talents, and skills to fulfill God's plan. This shirt is a true reminder of what my own confidence is and what it looks like, to be honest. But what does yours look like? That's the question. What does your confidence look like? All right. We should all use our gifts, you guys, our talents, and our skills in a divine manner because it simply just keeps us moving forward in faith. All right. So today's episode is called Marching into Greatness, Elevate, Expand, Execute with Confidence. All right. So you guys, I like that this title has so very much, it's like a bold statement, right? Because it's going to help to shift your mindset and to empower you to take action in a very bold way and a fearless way. Also, the month of March is a powerful month for many, many reasons. First, and again, it's my birthday month. Yes. All right. As well as we are celebrating. Well, we're actually going to be celebrating that all month, just so you know. But beyond that, March is also Women's History Month. All right. And it's simply a time to reflect just on the incredible resilience, leadership, and actual impact of just women all over the place, all over the world, right? And it's just history because we're out here. The girls, the women, we're out here, all right? It's also a season of movement. As you know, March, the month of March, it represents motion, action, and stepping forward with intention. That's possibly why I was actually born in March, because I'm all about action, moving forward, and having that intention. So there you go. All right. So today's episode, you guys, is all about confidence for the most part, which is that unshakable belief in yourself that allows you to elevate, expand, and execute, like I just mentioned, at the highest level. Honestly, whether you're an entrepreneur, a leader, or just a 9-to-5er, or someone simply stepping into a new chapter of your actual life, there's one thing for sure, and that is confidence is a superpower. Know that. All right. Also, as Eleanor Roosevelt once said, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. And that is such a true statement. Keep that in mind. That means you hold the key to your own greatness. How amazing is that to know that, right? You just got to know that and remember that. Okay. However, you guys, I have a question for you just to start. All right. And that is, are you unlocking the door, or are you standing outside waiting for someone else to open it for you? That's the question that you need to ask yourself. So today, we're going deep, and I'm giving you real actionable tools, as usual, of course, that will help you build, strengthen, and sustain your confidence so that you can stop hesitating and start showing up in a way that you were created to. All right? Now, statistics. Had a little glitch there. Again, champions always adjust. So we're going to start this discussion with some revealing statistics. And the first one is, according to Harvard Business Review, you guys, these statistics, man, I'm just amazed of a lot of them because I never really looked into them until I started to. All right. So according to Harvard Business Review, only 21% of women feel confident in their actual leadership abilities. Yet, women in leadership, they outperform in key metrics like communication and resilience. So you would think we wouldn't have these type of statistics, or would be higher, but clearly that's not the case, right? Also, according to Hewlett-Packard study, women are more likely to underestimate their abilities. Wow. As men apply for like jobs when they meet like 60% of like, yep, I got the skills. I got 60% of skills of their actual qualifications. While women wait until they meet 100% negative. Y'all, we got to cut that out. I am serious. We can't do that no more to ourselves. All right. And lastly, according to the Lean In McKinsey study, confidence boosts income, you guys. Having that confidence is going to help you with your income. Who don't want that, or who don't need that? I know I do. All right. So, women who like self-advocate for raises, you guys, 25% more likely to receive them if you simply advocate for it. You got to open your mouth and stand up for yourself because you got this and you're worth receiving that increase. All right. Now, let's get started with this giftful information. Here are 5 giftful key takeaways to elevate, expand, and execute with confidence. So hopefully you got your tablets, your paper, pens, all that stuff. All right. Gift number 1. This one's simply called Elevate Your Mindset as Confidence Sets and Starts Within You. All right. So, confidence isn't just something we're born with. Don't I know it? But it's something that you build through like intentional habits along your journey, right? So like start with the following steps to help you out. And the first one is do affirmations. And I've mentioned some of these things because they really work. So I'm going to reiterate just a little bit, but in a different way. So do affirmations and mirror work. Okay, such as standing in front of the mirror every morning and say 3 like confidence building affirmations out loud. Okay, who cares who's around? Shut your door, whatever you want to do. But here are some examples of what you can say. I am capable, confident, and courageous. Another one that you can say is, I step boldly into every opportunity that aligns with my purpose. And then a last one that you could say is, God has equipped me with everything I need to succeed. Hopefully those are helpful. They work for me, let me tell you, but you got to do it every morning, you guys. Second, go to YouTube, you guys, and search confidence affirmations, all right? To find like guided affirmations to repeat daily in case you're just not sure what to say. That'll help you start. And starting is key to this confidence piece, okay? And then lastly, utilize the I Am app. I have that as well, personally. That will send you like daily confidence boosting affirmations. How amazing is that, right? It'll actually send it right to your phone. And Lord knows that I need them on a daily. All right. Gift number 2. Gift number 2 is expand your circle, as confidence is contagious. This is very, very important. A girlfriend of mine are actually going to be going to something tomorrow to try and expand our circle when it comes to just, our worthiness and making ourselves better, and maybe even, connecting with people that's going to see us to bigger and better abundance and things within our lives and stuff, So just know that you are a reflection of the people that you actually surround yourself with, that, like your friends. Honestly, kind of hate to say it, some of your family members. Hey, you're a reflection sometimes, or they tend to want to rub off, and you don't want the not so nice rub offs or whatever you want to call them, right? You want the positivity people in your life at all times, okay? So, doing this is going to help yourself, obviously, but you can even like audit your circle. Who knew that, right? Audit your circle by simply using like Google Keep, you guys. It's called Google Keep to audit who you're hanging around, okay? Or you can use another one called Notes app. That helps as well. But it's within one of these that you need to start using it, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to list 5 people that you hang around. It could be work, in your personal circle, or whatever that is. And who do you interact with most, right? Then ask yourself this question, because I've had to do this several times. So the question that you're going to ask yourself is, are they lifting me up? That's the question, all right? But if not, and if they're not lifting you up, seek out new spaces, you guys, where confidence is the norm, because we all need that, all right? Also, you can join like a mastermind or a women's group by searching like on Facebook groups. Here's a few of them that if you want to look into them. One is Women in Business. The other one is Boss Babes. Another one is Entrepreneurial Woman. Or you can go to my new page it's a Facebook page called Empowered and Crowned. Women on a Mission to Inspire. You guys, I started that about a month ago, I think, maybe a month and a half ago. So check it out. And men, just so you know, it's not all about the women. I know sometimes you guys listen and follow a lot of things that I say as well. Men can also do these similar things that I'm talking about today. Just obviously within the men's side. All right? All right. So another thing that you can do is join a platform for like women's professionals and entrepreneurs, such as the WIT network. Or there's one called Elevate Network. All right. Now, on to gift number 3. Gift number 3 is called Execute with Boldness. Don't, or should I say, do it scared. Do it anyway. All right. And why do I say that? Because fear is a natural just part of that growth. But, the difference between successful people and everyone else, to be honest, is that they act anyways. They might be scared or nervous to do things, but they act on it anyways. And that's how they grow. That's how they live abundantly. And honestly, there's a lot of them who are wealthy because they simply just act on it. They don't care what people think, what people are going to say, just act on it. Okay. That's going to help with your confidence as well, which is what we're talking about today, right? And here are some ways to help you do that. I was going to give those to you. So here you go. The first one is do the 5-second rule. Okay. Or also known as the Mel Robbins method. I know I've heard of it. Hopefully you have too. But if you feel like fear creeping in, count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and immediately take action before doubt kicks in. That's the key though. And here are some actual examples of how to go about that, or the way to go about that, which is send that email that you wanted to send that you're nervous to send. Make that phone call. And then just say yes before you talk yourself out of it. These are things that you need to do immediately, right after counting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just do it. All right. That way it's already happened. Can't take it back. It is what it is. And you'll be fine. You won't die or nothing like that. Trust me. All right. Okay. Or you could use the app called 5-Second Journal, you guys. I actually have some that you write down as well. And it's called the 5-Second Journal. But there's an app that you can use called the 5-Second Journal that prompts you to take immediate action. It is so very helpful. Let me tell you. You guys should check it out. Lastly, practice like doing public speaking reps. Even if you're not a speaker like myself, you want to do public speaking reps. You can do it in your own time, do it in front of people you trust or whatever works for you, right? But you do this by speaking up at least once a day in meetings, like at your 9 to 5, on social media, or in a casual conversation. You could just be out with your girls or out with the fellas. Just speak up, about whatever topic you guys are talking about or who went past or whatever. Obviously be positive because we don't want to judge or down anyone, but just speak up, right? That will help you with your confidence as well. And to help you elevate just within your life, just ongoing. All right. But keep in mind that confidence grows like through action, which is why I'm telling you to do these things. All right. And you can start by way of actually like joining a public speaking group. Again, if you're not a speaker, that's fine too, like myself. But one is called Toastmasters International. They're really good. They are more actually kind of like traditional, to be honest, but they're a good group. Or a national one like myself, and the one that I'm on is called Next Level Speaking Academy. And they're not paying me to say that by no means. They're just amazing. And they're all about family and God, and it's just amazing. Again, I actually got baptized when I went to their very first event in Atlanta, and I'm living in Michigan currently, right? So phenomenal place and surrounding to be in. All right. Or like this, you guys can start and build your own podcast. That's going to help with your confidence tremendously. It actually really, really did help me to even start and continue my podcast. And again, we're on number 64. Man, that really, really helped me to get in front of cameras and things like this and just do what I do. It is what it is, right? So that you can try also. But if you do that with the podcast, I would say start by going by like go on once, at least once weekly. Pick whatever day it's going to be and do it weekly, okay? Because practice and does make perfect, as they say, but it really, really does help with the confidence. It's a confidence booster, especially on camera, let me tell you. Also, make sure that you go on things like Instagram, like this. Tell some stories, go live, just put it out there like I'm doing right here. But you guys, you got to remember this: consistency is key when you're doing anything, and especially if you start going live, doing podcasts, putting yourself out there to boost your confidence. Consistency is everything, let me tell you. All right. Gift number 4. Gift number 4 is own your voice. Speak up and stand out, you guys. You got this, all right? I'm talking to you, yes. So I know personally, especially as a woman, that there are often like conditioned things that we're supposed to do to downplay like their strengths. It's just unfortunate, but it's true sometimes. But no more, okay? I know that's what I told myself. No more. So when speaking, you guys, stand up just straight, and sit up straight, shoulders back, and chin up. You guys, confidence is key with everything you do in life. I don't care if you're trying to win that man over or that woman over in a relationship, or in your 9 to 5 and you guys got customers coming in, or you're just in front of the boss or whatever it is. Confidence is key. Nobody wants anyone timid and all down, and nobody wants that. I'm telling you. And the confidence helps you to it'll portray that, oh my gosh, she knows what she's talking about. Right here on the 9 to 5, as we're out, as I'm approaching this person that I want to be with, whatever it is, confidence is key. I'm telling you, there's so many times, even way before I was married, where people would want to approach me, but they didn't know how to, because this is just how I carry myself. I walk with my head up because I'm confident. Like, this is me. God made me and he didn't make no mistakes. That's how I feel about me. So you should feel the same about yourself. All right. Confidence, telling you. All right. So listen, try and just simply also practice things like your power posture. Okay. And let me show you how, or not show you, but let me tell you how to do this. You can search for there's actually something called a power posing for confidence. And it's an Amy Cuddy's TED Talk is what it is. Her name is Eddie Cuddy, and she actually speaks on this. Again, it's called Power Posing for Confidence. You guys, it's really good. Check it out to help yourself, okay? It's on YouTube, all right? And also utilize posture reminders, and those particular apps such as Upright Go is one of them. And the other is called Posture Minder. Okay. For better body language. It's going to help you with that. There's everything out here that we can help ourselves, you guys. So check it out. All right. And then last but not least is gift number 5. Gift number 5 is titled Faith Over Fear, and trusting that you are enough. All right. So you guys know that fear is a liar. Okay. I'm always like, not today, Satan. Fear is a liar. But faith is your superpower. Keep that in mind. When fear comes upon you, Kick it, let that faith kick in and let that be your superpower, okay? And here are 2 ways to help you build your mindset for that superpower. And the first one is build a playlist of songs. I've got like several of them, you guys, but you can build it on Spotify or Apple Music. I actually use Apple Music for mine. This will actually help you to just like feel unstoppable, you guys. The different music that you choose, but you want to pick things that like the title might be, well, first of all, title it so that you know what that music is, like confidence boost, playlist, or whatever you want to title it to make you feel better about things, right? But let me tell you about some helpful songs. Obviously, I did pick some because I'm a woman. So one is Girl on Fire. Let me tell you about Alicia Keys. That girl, I like her so much. I love me some Alicia Keys. She is one of my favorite artists, okay? But Girl on Fire is one. Another one is Run the World by Beyonce. Again, I'm a girl, I'm a woman, so I'm in. But then there is another one by Kanye West. I don't like a lot of his stuff, but one is called Stronger. Maybe the men will like that. Who knows? All right, but you know what those songs are out there. Choose the ones that are best for you, that just make you feel like you can do anything. Put that on and do it. Action, remember, is key. All right. Again, I have like 3 because I also have one with like Alicia Keys, Beyonce. I have different music there. As well as I have one because I like my gospel music, you guys. That really motivates me and keeps me going. And it puts me in the mindset of, okay, Jenée, you got this. Even when I don't want to do it and I feel like, okay, I get to do it. So that helps. So do those things. Very, very helpful. All right. Lastly, you guys, for this one, for number 5, write a letter to your future self. I've done this several times along my journey, and each time the letter was different, but each time they were all helpful. All right. Write a letter to your future self. And you can do this by way of Google Docs. I use almost Google Docs for a lot of different stuff, right? So call the letter that you write to yourself the confidence letter, all right? And you can do like confidence letter number 1, because through your journey, you're going to have so many different things that come at you and things that you're even elevating in. So you just want to write a letter to yourself, all right? Describing like the confident, the fearless version of yourself. And do this again, do it like a yearly one. Try doing a yearly one and do it a year from today so that you can go back and review that. And it's going to be a simple reminder of where you've been, where you've come, and who you are now, you guys. So you can look back on that, because we have so many things going on, life be happening and stuff. So go back to that letter and be like, wow, I did that. I can keep going. All right. Telling you, it helps. Well, those are all the gifts today. If you missed any, you know where to get them. And hopefully many of these resources that I've given you today, like all of them, will help you just capture that confidence and in many different avenues in your life. All right. And just keep you simply determined to keep going and to do the actionable steps. I'm big on people taking action as well as myself. All right. Just simply throughout your journeys, or again, whatever you have going on. And remember that, as we celebrate the Women's History Month, like I talked about earlier, and in this session, marching forward into greatness, you guys, I want to leave you with this. Confidence is not a feeling. It's a decision. for us all and for us all individually. Keep that in mind, all right? So today, choose to elevate, you guys. Elevate your mindset, expand your circle, and just execute the boldness within you because it's in there, all right? And also remember, confidence, it's not just about feeling that fear. It's about choosing faith over fear. Remember, I'm always talking about that small mustard seed, right? Every single time. You only need a small mustard seed, okay? Man, I know I need many of those small mustard seeds sometimes, so I know you can relate. All right. So today, you guys, you have the tools to elevate your mindset, expand your circle, like I said, and execute in boldness, which is very, very key. And just simply use your own voice while you're doing all this, okay? And trust. This is the most important thing. Trust that God already has equipped you, all right, for greatness. I'm a believer in that. So hopefully you are too, all right? Now, that concludes all the gifts and the amazing gems that I've given to you today on the 64th episode of the Faith Forward Fearlessly podcast. Again, if anybody needs from the numbers that I mentioned and that I discussed today, if you want me to send them to you, DM me directly and say, hey, Jenée, hashtag 64, because that's which podcast it is, so I'll know which ones. And give me your email address so I can send you these. You can say number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or just all. I'll send them to you. All right. Please continue to follow and share, you guys. It's really important that I, have this shared with people and that you follow. And I appreciate you already, right? With this Faith Forward Fearlessly podcast. Again, go on and subscribe. Faith Forward Fearlessly podcast by Jenée Hudson. All right. On YouTube, please. And share it. Just forward it to people that you know. They'll like it. It's okay. Please do that. The link will also be in the bio for you. So, and in the caption when I do that at the end of this reel. Okay. Also, for this topic of assistance, you guys, and again, because it's my birthday month, sorry you guys, my mouth can be getting dry. Anyway, I am gifting, again, because it's March, you guys, I got a lot going on. So one person, usually I do 2 or 3, but one person, the first person who books today and sees this, I am gifting you a free 30-minute session. I call it a breakthrough session, right? For a chance to get tailored advice from me, you guys, and help you elevate your actual journey, okay? And actionable steps, because I'm all about them actionable steps. So if you're feeling stuck or don't know where to go with what you're doing, go ahead and just get on my Calendly. It'll actually be in the caption, all right? Be that first person, though. All right. As always, you guys, again, I appreciate you so very much. Man, I am so grateful for you all. So thank you. Thank you for coming on to my podcast and listening and watching me and things like that. So much appreciated. Man, keep the faith, you guys. And until next time, have a very blessed and productive day and a prosperous journey, whatever you're going through, on purpose. Later.